The best music for hard-working people. Get the job done with Radio.
And now your featured presentation.
Hey there, rockers! Welcome to Bands, the good, bad, and the ugly, with Dr. Dawg. On the show where we get real about the ups and downs of band life. Your host, Dr. Dawg, is locked and loaded. So let's do this.
one and only Dr. Dawg here, welcoming you to Bands, the good, bad, and the ugly, bringing you the ins and outs, ups and downs of band life. So let's get to it, let's rock and roll.
The song you just heard was Mr. Incredible by Shadows of Ithaca. And Shadow of Ithaca is the doctor's guest tonight with Mr. Aguilar. How we doing?
Oh, I'm good, mate. Oh, I'm really happy to be your guest. I'm really honored. Unfortunately, I'm not with us. Panos Roumeliotis is the name. Is his name? He is an unbelievable guitar player. Really, I'm really blessed. So lucky to have him. He's so good. A partner that we can talk each other and have a fruitful, journey together, musical journey.
It's a bond. It's a brotherhood.
We're coming. Yeah, I can say definitely that he is my bro. Really.
Yeah, I have a bro. His name is Vinny Rowe, and we've grown up together since we were probably 12 years old. First band together, still together in a band. So finding somebody like that you can bond with and really call your brother, because I don't call a lot of people brother. I call them friends, but not brothers. And that's a big word to use when you're talking about somebody. So that's phenomenal, Aguilar, that you found somebody that is very talented and that you can call your brother in the same sentence. That's phenomenal. So tell us just a little bit more about Shadow of Ithaca and how you've progressed to get to where you are right now.
It's so many things I want to say. We've been there for 5 years now. We started, step by step, a little stuff, some ideas together that really we saw that really something is going on here. And we are very positive people. We can have conversations to agree and disagree and as well, but to find always a way to get on with it.
Yeah.
So now we have a new album, our debut album. We call it Hunt the Hunter. And we did it all of our own. We don't have a record company behind us. We will say much more about it as our conversation keeps going.
Keeps going. Right. Well, I know that the listeners always like to hear a little bit of a background about the band, and you just did that for us, and we'll get into a little bit more. So why don't you share with us right now, Aguilar, what plans that are coming up that you're excited about, upcoming releases, gig dates, if any, coming up, locations. Share with us what's coming up in the future for you guys.
My dog, we have already started, the songwriting for a second album. Well, I can say that to you. But don't get me wrong. We don't want to say more because the recordings of our debut almost collapsed at a setback. So we must admit that we have become a little superstitious, if I can say, fearing even our own shadow. So let me don't say more about it. We are writing, new songs. There is no specific schedule about it. We will go on when we are real philosophy. There is no, you know, we are not thinking, oh, you know, next year we have to do another album or something like that. We have to say something, and when we have to say something, we will gonna do it, and we will give it to you, to our friends, to our people that really are interested for our music.
You know, Aguilos, that's the best thing you could have said to the doctor, because I hate hearing we're going to put out a new track every week, or we're going to dump out 100 songs this year. The biggest mistake bands make, I believe, is they put out too many songs too fast. They don't let the song they just put out simmer out there and let people listen to it, and let it gain a following. Because think about this, if you took 5 songs and you released them one right after the other, and one out of those 5 songs was a phenomenal song, it was a hit song, you just buried it with 4 other songs. So that first song that came out now is gone, because you got 4 more following right behind it, and they're going to listen to those 4. They may forget about that first one. That first one may not get the play it should have deserved. So, Aguilo, what you're doing is to me, to the doctor that's been in this business 30 plus years, the best way to do it. So, doctor gives you thumbs up on that. You release it when you're ready, buddy. You release it when the song is ready. You release it when it's right for you. Nobody else.
Yeah, but I cannot add anything else to what already said. Well said, really.
It was well said. And you know what? The doctor just zipped it up and locked it and threw away the key. That's just a secret is a secret, and it'll come out when it's ready for you. So we're good to go. So tell the listeners, how did you come up with? And I always ask this, the name, Shadow of Ithaca. How did you come up with that?
You know, Ithaca, because of Homer and Odyssey, Ulysses, if you want, if you will. It's a little bit like an international word when we are, and because shadow is a word that we can talk about elusive, that it's around there, that you cannot catch it, really.
Right.
So we are on a journey now. We are trying to find our own Ithaca. We are on our way, but it's all just ahead of us. We are not ready to be there yet. So this is our name. We are on a journey, and we are trying to get to be to our land, to our Ithaca, but we are not there yet. We are trying to be there, play music that have something to say, and to note something. You know, wow, singer has to sing something, so write something about.
Well,
sing. And
you're on that slow boat to Ithaca. You know, it's going to travel when it gets there. And speaking of that slow boat, dropping at you right now from Shadow of Ithaca is Above the Water.
All right.
behind your filthy lies. You cannot burn me from life. I'm focused now outside the explosion that's struck. I will not dance anymore to your tasteless song. I guess it's not my style. I don't believe in your laws or religions. Who is your justice standing for? I let your critics put you in your sinful, and I don't want you outside my door. Global distortion is of your making. You're liable, not take the blame. No paper tiger says I'm getting older. Must keep my head above the water. There's no love behind your smile. Second thoughts, your commitment, sneaky tongue. Holy man, money talks. Politicians, strong men. I think I'm finished with you. Watch it. I don't believe in your laws or religions. You gotta stay outside my door. Just keep your critics for you and your sinful. For those who really stand for. Now she don't look in the hair but listen. Just get enough of this crazy world. It could destroy some rights but hold on. Must be my head above the water. Just stay up above there. Water.
Great track. Great track. So to be totally honest with the doc, what role does social media play in promoting your music and connecting you with your fans?
It's a difficult question in many ways. I guess, my mate, it's a little bit like heaven and hell, you know. I was born in 1975. In the first half of my life, there were no internet, only records, cassettes, CDs, maybe some gigs in our small town. You know, it looks so romantic now, but at the same time, it was difficult. It was really impossible for a band coming from Greece to have a chance, to reach the international audience. The internet, we can do that. Internet gave us the opportunity to be with you tonight, yes. And we should be grateful about it, Dr. Dawgs. Of course, at the same time, many other bands are promoting their music as well. So we need something of a miracle to have Lady Luck on our side, if you will.
Yeah.
if we are to keep our heads above the water, you know, maybe MM radio will prove to be a little bit like a magic wand for us.
Well, you have the
And
doctor.
help us to, we have our doctor here. So
You have your doctor. I'll take care of you. Okay. I take care of all.
I know, mate.
I do. I take care of all. And believe me, the doctor will always be in your corner. Yeah. Always in your corner.
I'm happy about that. Believe me, mate.
Well,
me and Pat, we are very happy about that.
Blessed thing about what I do is I get to meet musicians and bands like you, Agalo, and listen to the music like you put out, because there's no other better job, I believe, in the world that somebody can sit here and listen to so many different bands, so many different genres. And I love everybody. I love all music. I may not listen to it. It may not be on my playlist, but I love it. I appreciate it. I have much, much love to all the artists for what they do, because they have the cojones and the balls to get out there and do it. And a lot of bands don't. A lot of musicians don't. And then when they get old, the question is always, well, what if? What if I would have tried? So, you know what? The doctor just loves you guys. I'm here to support you. And just know the doctor's in your corner. And, you know, we hunt for some of the best musicians and songs and artists out there. And guess what? You're on the doctor's show, so you're one of the best. And speaking of that, here's Shadow of Ithaca with Hunt the Hunter.
Hell is empty, and all the devils are here. dying many times before their deaths. The valiant never taste of death but once.
The planet is the desert, water's rising up, conflicts are infected, it's the final lap. Power kicks in Wall Street, binders are released, blood and tears of people feed the greedy beast. Mercy and forgiveness, take your dirty self into the fire test of hell you're gonna burn. Now face the bleed and
So Agalo, I like that one a lot, my friend. I like that one a lot. So reflecting on your journey, okay, has being in a band changed your life and shaped your identity as a musician?
It's difficult to say. Yeah.
You know, as all bands kind of, you know, get together and then they start performing and they're recording and they're playing. Some have families, some have children.
I want to keep a word that you said now. That you said, you said transforming. I like this word. Yeah. And let me say that it was wisely. One thing I will tell you about it. I'm 48 years old now, and they had come to me, you know, about 15 years or something ago and told me, you know what, you will have your first heavy metal album when you will be a middle-aged guy like I am, you know, now with my gray beards and a lot of hair. I want to be honest with you. I would give you the finger, you know, and sorry about that. And I will add, no fucking way. So my music soulmate Panos and I, as well, we are in many ways living the dream, you know, and we don't want to wake up. We're not ready to wake up.
Aglos, what is that dream? Tell me the dream you're living.
Oh, I'm hearing every day my ideas that they were banging inside my head, you know. I can hear them now, and they're really, you know, really music, real songs. What more I can ask?
You know,
I'm already happy with. I don't want money. I don't want, you know, to be in the spotlight. I don't want. I just want to play music.
You know,
this is the idea.
Aglos, and I hope you listeners, and I hope that the bands out there, all bands, not just the ones starting off, I hope you just heard what he said and what he's been saying. Nothing about record labels, about record deals, about fan base, about followers. He said the magic word, and I hope you better fucking have listened out there. He did it for the music. He did it for his music. Nothing more than that. So if you do what he just said and have his mentality, you will make it in the industry. If you're a total asshole, you're not going to make it. If you go in there thinking you're God's gift and you're going to be the next superstar, let your music promote you. Let your music take you to the stars, not your mouth, not your attitude. So Aglos, that out of the interviews I do, but I hear a lot, and that was some of the best. But I want to tell you that. Thank you so much for saying that. So, you know,
Well, you're always welcome. really.
Well, well, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, tell the doctor. I mean, you've been doing music for a while, and have you come across and had to deal with creative differences with individuals in the band or individuals that you worked with?
Oh, not really.
That's good.
Anything. Don't know what. I want to be honest with you, and if I have a. I'm sorry, I have a terrible headache because of the excitement to do this.
No,
Believe me, not really. Maybe because me and Panos and I, to be more correct, the English language, it's a very difficult thing to do. Believe me, it's your native language, and you don't know.
But you're doing phenomenal, Agalos, and the doc and the listeners are understanding everything you're saying, and we understand every route you're taking with us. But the creative differences can be, have you only worked? I mean, you two are the only ones that have been worked together.
We are talking a lot together about our music, and we are friends as well. We are talking about our lives. It's a deep relationship, and we have developed together a really deep understanding. I don't know what to say. Maybe.
Well, let me ask you this, Agalos. Let me ask you this. So if you come in with something in music and he doesn't like it, or vice versa, how do you handle that? Do you guys just say, hey, I don't like that, let's change it up? I know you guys don't. I know you guys don't. Yeah, I know you don't argue. I know you don't fight. I can just tell that, so I don't even have to ask that question. But I was just curious, and I know a lot of bands out there can really take it the wrong way. They end up getting into arguments. They end up sometimes breaking up over just creative differences. But from you talking, it seems like you guys just throw out an idea, the other one absorbs it, and you just keep going on and making the music. So that's phenomenal.
The big problem that we have, not only when you are playing in a band, when you have a relationship, if you want, with a girl or something, there's no reason to argue and fight, because outside is a jungle.
Yes.
If you want to do something, you have to have some unity.
Yes.
Be together.
Right.
And me and Panos and I, we are together. We are talking a lot. We have our differences. But if when he said to me, mate, this song you are singing, no way, And I was thinking about, maybe he's right. I have to try it again. I sing a song about 25 times again, 30 times again, and I was ready to cry. But now I'm listening to it, and I say, oh, yeah, this is good. And when I'm talking to him as well, and I say to him, this idea is not good enough. Try it again. Why don't you do it like that? And why don't you try some other stuff? And then when he's doing his thing, he said to me, "Oh man, you got it. You were the one that is right, and I was wrong. We are gonna keep it like this. We're gonna keep it this way, and we are both happy then. About me or him, we have a band.
Yeah,
when we have a band, you have to do something together to be positive, to get and gain something together. Together we stand, divided we fall. If I can say that.
No, you did, and you can, and you're exactly right. I mean, I love what you just said about how you guys work things out. That's just phenomenal, and I hope it continues that way for you guys, because spinning on the turntable right now is Blue Cold Cell by Shadows of Ithaca.
I'm just trapped here behind this stone wall. It's a snake pit, the place where I will suffer. Dazed and confused, a broken-hearted man. Survival in a jungle behind bars, and no beam of light to warm a soul in torment. Just a sense of guilt that haunts me all the time. Imperfect timing, bad luck or right-headed. Now I wonder how the hell did I end up here? And all my friends have left me. I lost my self-esteem, and maybe God has forsaken me. A nightmare has swollen my dreams in a blue cold cell.
Do something right just for once. Are you mentally disabled, young man?
But get lost, loser. I'm sure that someday you will end up in jail. Just stay away from her, man. She's pure evil.
Do you think you're tough enough, hotshot? Show me what you got.
Oh,
so worried about you. Please, be safe, my little one.
You are a disgrace, a walking disaster. I have no son. Do you hear me? No, not anymore.
Awesome. 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 So Agalos, tell us some of the unspoken challenges musicians and bands face that the average listener has no idea about. Because we know, well, you know, being a musician and being in the band, we know there's challenges.
Your questions, I have to say that they're very challenging. Really.
No, that's all right. You know, I want, like you always told me throughout the whole interview, I want to be honest with you. So, you know, challenges, the rough times, the ups and the downs, the things that people don't see or know about that only the band and the musicians in the band know about. Those challenges, you know, is it late nights? Is it no money? Is it eating rice and ramen for a month because you just put all your money into the studio? What challenges have you faced?
It is really challenging and demanding to write music, you know. This is quite enough already. It's difficult. So think about us. We are working, going day by day. We don't have, how to say it, deep pockets.
Right.
And we have a little time to spare as well because we cannot play music all day long. This is our dream, but we just can't do it yet. Maybe we will never do it. So when somebody has free access to it today via internet, you know, they don't really know or care about our struggle to make music. So I want to say something to your audience because you are giving me the chance to do it, and I wish to thank you about
do it.
That
do it.
the most humble way, really. Maybe to choose the correct words to. I want everybody to to just remember always a simple fact. Maybe nowadays, you don't pay to listen music anymore, but most musicians and bands out there never stopped paying. Today we are paying the price to play music.
Yes.
It's not only money, it's time.
Yes.
It's about our souls, our hearts. It's very difficult.
Yes.
So I want everybody to know that it's not about girls and expensive car, the great partying life. This stuff does not exist anymore.
No.
I don't know if maybe it was like this way about 30 years ago, but now it's very different. And maybe it's better that way because, if you really like music, you don't care about all this. You want to play, you have to play it. And this is good enough for me. I'm good. I'm happy with that. And Panos is as well.
It is a different world, my friend. The Doc and his bandmates, we were in the 70s and the 80s, and we had everything that you just said that doesn't exist anymore. But the saddest thing is, though, and I'll say it because I'm an honest person, and Doc will always tell you what I believe, and if I don't believe it, I won't tell you. But you get overwhelmed in some of that drug, sex, and rock and roll too much back in those days. And is it still out there today? Yes, but that was a big part when you were young back in the 70s and the 80s to live it. And we did back then, way more than we should have. And as you know, we've lost a lot of great musicians in probably the Doc's era that are still, Tom Petty and just to name one that I think about all the time, Tom Petty, and how we lost such great talent too soon to the drug part of it. And I think the love
I adore Tom Petty. I adore him.
He's phenomenal.
He was magnificent.
But I'm happy that the musicians I talk to now, and just like you're putting out the music for the love of the music and just to put it out, not to gain anything, not to party, not to be with the women. It'd all be nice if that still happened, but it's not what people and bands are striving for. They're striving to get their music out to get heard. And that's the most phenomenal thing. And striving to get the music out heard. Here's Shadow of Ithaca with Now That the Buffalo Has Gone. Nice. 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 So the ones of us that have been in the music scene
Thank
for a
you
while.
for every minute of it. Really, thank you. I
Oh,
got to thank you and say it again.
Well, I have to thank you because I have to have phenomenal music on my show. And without that, then I don't have a great show. So thank you for the phenomenal music you just added to my show tonight. So, so tell us, Agalos, you know, the ones of us that have been in the music scene for a while, okay, and we come across the shady deals, screwed up record contracts and deals at times, shady promoters, shady venue owners. Tell us about some experiences you've had with that.
Oh, this is it's the second time maybe that I'm telling to you that I don't know from where to start to talk about that.
That's all right. So has anybody ever crossed you, Agalo? Has anybody ever done you wrong? Where you're thinking, man, why did you do that? Why did you take advantage of us? Has anybody done that to you guys?
You know, you don't know anything about Greece. I don't know what to say about it.
Well, I mean, you know, you said it right there. We don't know a lot about Greece. So how does Greece in a whole accept you and your music? I mean, you were talking earlier about how hard it was for a band in Greece. So tell us, I mean, is it something that was easy for you? Do you guys get accepted in Greece? Are you loved and looked for and wanted in Greece, or is it hard to get heavy metal out in Greece?
No way to do anything about it.
See, there you go. So if you can't get it out, they don't like your music. Is that
you cannot find a way to get to them. It's very difficult. But you know, all bands they're trying to do something, play some gigs and stuff like that. But most of people can't understand, you know, the difficulties hiding. You know, they're going to listen some music and that's all. But trust me, isn't simple at all. The places, the equipment, how to say, the collaborators for one night and one night only, you know, like sound engineers, or simply the band can have, right? Could be really a huge variety of reasons that gig just didn't sound the same like as in the album, you know, of the band that you bought. Let me tell you about it that a local band simply cannot stage a Pink Floyd, how to say it, a level concert. Yeah, we don't have the money, we don't have the equipment. We are not Pink Floyd like players and musicians. They are simply the best.
But you don't need all of that. You don't need all that, Agalos. You don't. And you know, Pink Floyd, you know, look behind me. I got a poster. That's an original 1972 Pink Floyd poster.
That's why I choose this name, you know.
But see, you know, they're still a legend. Their music is timeless, and that's the same thing with the Shadow of Ithaca. That's you guys are going to be timeless in the future, you know. But I just know that
this is music for my ears, you know.
Well,
that's
it's
you can
music.
continue to say anything you wish to make me feel, you know. More joyful that I am that already I am.
Let me tell you this, Agalos.
It's time to be with you.
I never ever say anything I don't mean. Okay, so in our language, one term is I don't blow smoke up your ass. Okay, to make you feel good. I don't do that. if I don't believe in something, I don't say it. I don't have to say anything to any of my guests, to anybody, if I don't want to say it. I could be nice, but I don't have to say the things I say. I say them because I believe in them. And what I do here is I do it for you guys. Okay.
So happy. I don't know what.
Well, the doc has had his time, and my time now is to help you guys reach a level of happiness with your music. Whether you go up, 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 or you stay where you're at, if you're happy with what you do, that's all that matters in life. You know, that's all that really matters. And but
well said. Well said.
Well, it's the way Doctor believes, and I've been around way too long, and you know, I think when you were born, I was already out playing gigs, dude, before you were born. So you know, and oh, don't say that because that kind of dates me. But hey, I'm still rocking and rolling. I'm gonna be like Mick Jagger. Okay, I'm gonna be Mick Jagger in my lifetime, except I lived about 110 maybe. But you know, you want to see a pinnacle of a musician in age, Mick Jagger and the Rolling Stones, phenomenal. So it is. They just, like I said, they're the pinnacle of true musicians that love music, that had their ups and downs. I mean, all the drugs. I mean, look at Keith Richards. I don't know how many blood transfusions that guy had of heroin. And he looks like death. He's looked like death for years, but damn, does he play well. And same thing with Mick Jagger, you know?
Yeah.
So it just shows you
Hollywood as well.
Well, if you got music and love through your heart, it's pumping through your veins, you're gonna be doing this for a long time. But you know, speaking of a long time, Agalos, let me ask you something, and it kind of comes across in a lot of bands and musicians' minds at times. And this is a question that I ask, okay? Have you ever got to a point in your music, and I already know the answer to this, in your career and coming up, you just said, you know what? Fuck, I'm done. Fuck it, I'm done. I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm tired of the bullshit. I'm tired of everything. I'm just done. I'm not going to do it. You ever want to give up, Agalos? You ever want to just say, no, I don't want to do music anymore?
Not for musical reasons, if I can say that.
No, and it doesn't have to be just because of musical reasons. It could be just everything. It could be life. It could be just saying, you know what, it's just too much. I can't do this and do this and do this and take care of my family and earn a living. I just can't do it. Fuck it, I'm done.
Doc, Doc, I live in Kavala, as I say to you before, a city in northern Greece. And Panos is working now in Corinth, in southern Greece.
No, way far apart.
So the distance between us is about 500 miles or something. And convenient and ugly enough, if I can say that. But this is a challenge as well, and we are really good friends, and so I already told you, and we are looking, how to say it, the raw and the gritty stuff outside our doors. We are trying, and I believe that we're going to stop. I really believe that. Maybe it's a heavy thing to say. It's a big statement to say. But I want to say, to tell you something. When Panos got divorced and moved away from Kavala, we encountered the possibility to, after a while, I lost my beloved mother as well, and these two adversities combined fell on us like, how to say it, like a brick wall. I don't know what to say. Why deny it? it brought us down to our knees. But I guess that we are on the path of recovery. It just happens, and our music really is fundamental for our healing. And how to say it? After all, my mother wouldn't even think of me quitting, let alone to allow me to do it. We didn't set out to quit Shadows of Ithaca, and quit we will not. Believe me.
Well, you know, it's hard to lose people in your life, and especially your mom, and it's hard to go through a divorce as well, and that can be a mental, just a breakdown for some individuals, and I think for you, Agalos, I think if you were to even think about quitting, I think your mom would reach down and just smack you upside your head and make you realize that, you need to keep doing this. And, I know my mom would. I miss her every day. I love her to death. She's the greatest woman on earth. But I know she looks upon me, and like I said, if I weren't doing what I think I should be doing, I think she would actually just smack me. So know that the doctor feels your pain. I'm so sorry for your loss, my friend. For the ones out there who've never lost a parent, you'll never know the feeling. And you could tell Agalos loved his mom so much. You could tell that. And that speaks a lot, Agalos, as far as a character, as you as an individual, my friend. And I wanted to say thank you. And we'll get off this subject because it's touching for both of us, my friend, and we don't need to go back right now to that period. And even though we think of those people in our hearts, let's go on to, you know what? Here's a great song by Shadows of Ithaca, which is In Basements and Attics.
Σαν βγεις στον πηγεμό για την Ηθάκη, να εύχεσαι hope να είναι μακρύς. Your journey is a long one.
free from your care, your evil thoughts, free from your snare.
Στον άγριο Ποσειδώνα δεν θα συνδεμονήσεις αν δεν τους κουβανείς μες στη ψυχή σου, αν η ψυχή σου δεν τους στείνει εμπρός. Without her, you would not have set out. Χωρίς αυτήν δεν θα βγαίνεις στο δρόμο. She has nothing left to give you now. Αλλά δεν έχει να σε δώσει πια. And if you find her poor, κι αν πτωχική τη βρεις, Ithaca won't have η Ithaki δεν σε γέλασε.
Agalos, sorry, my friend. I didn't mean to upset you.
Okay, I'm fine. I'm dealing with it every day.
You know, but
every day is a battle.
It is, and you know, it really
to deal with it.
It really touched my heart, though. It made me feel kind of bad that we even got on that. I don't even know how we got on that subject, but I apologize, my friend. I mean, it's hard sometimes to talk about stuff like that, and I think, you know, the listeners and will understand. I mean, I'm almost 100% positive, 99.9% of the people out there will relate to how your feelings were when we were talking about your mom, and you know, I just have so much love for you, Agalo. I do, buddy. You and your band. Doc has a lot of love.
Man. It's mutual.
Well, I just like I said, I just have so much love for you. So Agalos, give us.
I don't know what to say. Really, thank you.
There's nothing to say, my friend. Really, I mean, it's my honor, and I'm glad that you feel honored. But I
definitely do.
I'm the most honored out of everybody, I believe. So, give the listeners, Agalos, where can we find your music? any merchandise you guys might have coming out that you would like to help with your cost in recording? Tell us where we can find you.
We have a Facebook, page, The Shadows of Ithaca. As well, we have a YouTube channel, Shadows of Ithaca, The Shadows of Ithaca, and we have a Bandcamp, if we can say, store that you can go there and listen to our music, download it, or we can send to you our CD. That is, I believe it's a very, a very detailed, if we can say, work, because devil, how is this proverb, devil hides behind the details.
Yeah, the devil hides behind the details. Well, I'll tell you this. The doctor's going to be getting on Bandcamp to get that CD. I support all my artists. They love to send out the doc stuff, but I like to support you guys and purchase your merchandise. And I'd love to see a Shadows of Ithaca t-shirt or something come out, because I definitely rock that one for sure. So, we'll have
this is already, we are always, in a way, trying to find some money and to raise our and support our cause.
Yep.
But we will do it. Okay, we are positive about that.
You will.
It's happening. Already it is happening, I believe.
No, you will, Agalos.
You have something to do with that.
No. Well, you know what? I don't. It's your music. I'm just helping the listeners find it is all I'm doing. But just know, well, listen, listeners, you've heard where to get their music. And I know down the road more merchandise is going to be coming your way. And I'm waiting for that t-shirt to come out so I can get that thing and wear it and rock it and be proud of having the Shadows of Ithaca on my body here. Mm-hmm. So check them out, guys. Shadows of Ithaca is a phenomenal band, and they're gonna go places. The doctor knows it. It's the doctor's word on that. So mark it down, today's date, that Shadows of Ithaca is going to be way up there. So the doctor wants to thank Agalos and the Shadows of Ithaca for joining him today. It's been a great time for me, and I hope it has been for you too, Agalos, and our listeners. Before we kind of get to the very, very end of this, is there anything you want to say, Agalos, before we kind of wind down, my friend?
What can I say? I'm really happy about this conversation that we had here. You are so kind with us. I don't know what to say, really. I want to make a little promise that we will play with honesty. We will be honest.
I couldn't have asked for a better ending statement than that you'll play with honesty. And for the listeners out there that's going to be hearing this interview, that's all you heard through the whole interview was an honest individual speaking from his heart, speaking about his music and his true love for his music. And, the biggest thing he said, if you guys were really listening, is he's doing it for you. He's doing it for us. Okay. He's doing it for us and not himself. And that's one of the greatest things that the doc's heard, as far as musician telling me, I'm doing this all just for you guys. That's it. And Agalos, you're a diamond in the rough. You're one of a kind, my friend. The doctor's definitely honored to have met you, got to interview you, got to listen to your music, and get to share it with the rest. the doc is always here for you, my friend. Always. I'll support you.
Oh, thank you so much, so much. But what can I say? Panos and I we're so grateful, really.
You have, well, you have the doc's info. You know how to get a hold of me anytime. I'll help you out any way I can. All you got to do is let me know, my friend. And again, I want to say thank you so much to Agalos and the Shadows of Ithaca for being here with me. It's been phenomenal. I've loved the conversation. We had some great feelings and some little sad feelings there, but you know what? We miss our moms, and I think the ones out there that their moms are no longer here, they miss them too. So hey, that's the way it goes. The doctor wants to give a great big shout out to Dog Bones Studio, MM Radio, Magpie Sally, Matt R. That's the doctor's guru tech that keeps me on the air. The doctor will see you guys all next Friday. And in the meantime, be kind to one another and always keep on rocking. The Dr. Dawg, Mr. Agalo, we're out of here. Have a great weekend, guys. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bands, the good, bad, and the ugly with Dr. Dawg. On MM, the show where we get real about the ups and downs of band life.
To infinity and tastiness with MM Radio.